Hello， 亲爱的观众朋友们，大家好，我是游戏解说西瓜，欢迎收看今天的 UFC 女子粗量级的锦标赛。接下来，让我们用热烈掌声有请参赛的第一位选手。第一位参赛选手就是来自日本的贝弗尔，让我们用热烈掌声有请贝弗尔的闪亮登场。
Of throwing her left hook behind her right hand. She throws the right hand and the left hook follows. It's always so tight. It's always so clean. And then outside leg kick. Every combination ends with a kick. When you think it's over, she is putting one more technique, one more opportunity to put some damage on you before you get to go back to space and go back to the safety of her out of your face, which will only last for a short period of time.
She certainly has a crowd-pleasing style. No surprise to see her back in a high-profile slot here tonight. Well, I'm not sure if she's a third-degree or a fourth-degree Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. All I know is that you are in imminent danger every time she closes the distance.
中国的孟秋英，是昆仑派的大师姐，实力极其的强硬。
That it's unbelievable, and because of that ability to do jiu-jitsu at such a high level, it's almost like you're going into biology class whenever you go on the ground with her. Because as you're thinking, if I do step 1 to get to step 2, she's already on step 5.
Right.
She's working on the finish before you even understand that you're in danger. The quick strike ability in the jiu-jitsu is something not many people possess.
I cheated to pass my
从双方的身体素质上可以看出，双方的身体素质的差距呢并不大。
She doesn't need to. Big spot for her here tonight.
所以说今天的比赛绝对的好看，绝对的精彩了。
And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Bergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a kickboxer, making her professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Bedford! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a freestyle fighter, making her professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Shanghai, China, the Flash!
好，现在比赛正式的开始了，到底谁会是今天的冠军交代得主呢？接下来就让我们一起拭目以待。
The fighters touch him up. All right, here we go, round 1, the classically trained striker versus the decorated grappler. A lot of people have compared this matchup to Amanda Nunes versus Ronda Rousey, and I think it's probably an appropriate comparison.
Yes, it's very appropriate because you remember, Amanda was always creating space and never being where Ronda expected her to be. So she needs to do the same thing. She's such a high-level striker. She has such a diverse array of skills in the striking that if her opponent, a jiu-jitsu fighter at her core, cannot get her hands wrapped around her, she's in for a very long night. Nice punch, man.
Oh, she blocks the punch.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed. She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
That's a beautiful escape and reversal by her there.
Unbelievable sweep. She did a fantastic job of manipulating the weight to change the position.
And she connects with a punch there. We'll see if she can follow it up now.
She's been landing at a super high rate. She's in a great flow right now.
Right punches there.
powerful leg kick lands.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Big kick lands.
All right, so again, the fighters clinch here. Kind of had an inkling we'd find ourselves back in this situation.
Absolutely. Both of these fighters love fighting chest to chest. The uglier the fight, the better.
Oh, and she connects there. Beautiful punch.
Great punch. What's fantastic.
Oh, look at that double leg takedown by her there. She's as good with that takedown attempt as any fighter I would think in this division.
As good as anybody across any division, across any gender in mixed martial arts. It's a confidence that she has when it comes to that specific takedown attempt.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
Well, you gotta stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job. Round two is next. All right, so there's the end of the round. She didn't force the finish after getting that knockdown with the head kick, but was very close to getting the job done there for good in that round.
She's so patient. She's never going to overextend herself. She's never going to rush. She's never going to force anything. She will always stay exactly in her pocket. She will stay exactly in her rhythm. She believes that eventually the finish will come.
But you're letting her sit on top of you. We can't have that. We came to fight. You just lay there. I need you to look for your underhooks.
You ready? You ready?
Here we are, early round two.
Ooh, what a punch. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Lands a glancing right hand upstairs.
Beautiful leg kick thrown.
Oh!
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight?
Not there.
Nice kick.
Just misses there with the left. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Oh!
Can't take pictures now.
Oh, and she gives up her back here, DC. Not ideal.
Not ideal. It's not ideal, but in this state, it's desperation a little bit. She's been getting battered. She's been getting bruised. She was mounted. What was she going to do? Stay on the bottom getting mounted and beat up? Or was she going to try to give her back and get to her feet? Now the journey, now the fight has really just begun because she has one of the best jiu-jitsu players in the entire world on her back.
Man, she's got some good ground and pound and putting that part of her game to good use tonight.
She's putting it to great use, just really damaging from this opposition.
Oh, she's got the full mount now, DC. Her ground and pound is fantastic, and maybe that'll open the door for a submission.
It will have to open the door because if she rushes, she'll fall off to the side. In the top position, especially in the full mount, you've got to be very, very patient. You cannot rush. Everything needs to matter because it won't take much. You're sitting on the person's chest or sitting on their hip, fully on top of them. It won't take many of the big ground strikes. Take your time, find your submission. She needs to do that. Punch, punch, punch. When her opponent gets desperate, latch onto an arm, go and attack that arm bar.
Ground and pound strike is true. Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound.
All right, so the ground and pound strikes continue to land. She's not staying busy for the sake of it. She is doling out damage.
She's landing a lot of punishing ground and pound, and this is gonna really zap her opponent as they get back to the feet.
Well, her opponent is squirming, and this might be the beginning of the end. The ground and pound strikes continue to land at will.
She's landing them over and over again. She needs to make sure that when she's chasing the finish, she doesn't get excited and lose the position.
Her down. I didn't think she was going to be able to get back up. This time, let's make it pretty.
All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head, thought maybe that knockdown would have produced a finish. Not so much.
She's a little discouraged right now because she thought the fight was over. But if you know her, if you spent any time with her, you understand that she's a smart fighter, and she will get right back to doing what she needs to do to win this fight.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway.
You got to check these low leg kicks. Can't take many of those. You better check.
How good is that right hand? Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Straight right hand, but she misses. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Big left hand there inside.
Oh, nice.
Oh! Whoa! Oh! And just like that, the fight is over. We take a look back at some of the pictures from this one, and she had it all going on tonight, but certainly her boxing was on point.
Her boxing always is what allows her to dictate the pace of fights. Finally, she landed the strike that ended the night of her opponent.
We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta has called a stop to this contest at 50 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, the Flag.
Well, you see the raw emotions and the happiness out of her in her corner. What a result here tonight as she gets it done by knockout.
I mean, she could not have imagined that it would go this well. I know she said it would